This is Tact Longinus, a GT layer system Beyblade, and its stock combo is pretty bad, like loses to Odin bad. So today I'm gonna try to make Tact Longinus competitive using parts from Hasbro's Pro Series line. Before we get started, I want to let you guys know that I now have a Discord server where you can come hang out with other people who like my content, as well as be notified when I upload or start streaming on Twitch. You can join using the link in the description. The first thing I want to change on this Beyblade is its weight. The layer base and chip are actually really good, so I'm going to keep them the same. The gimmick of the tact layer is that depending on what weight you give it, these blades on the outside can move freely. We're going to be trying to make this combo competitive, so I'm going to make the center blades more stiff, that way they can absorb hits while the other blades deflect them. So with that in mind, I'm going to switch the sole weight for the Zon weight. Not only does Zon make the middle blades more stiff, but it also has better weight distribution, so Longinus won't move around as much. Next up, we're going to change out the disc. I don't care what y'all say, the 12 weight is garbage. It's super lightweight and it has awful weight distribution. So to fix this, I'm going to use the 0 weight, which is about 50% heavier and a bit more even. For the frame, I'm just going to go for turn because it's a bit heavier and it has good life after death compared to cross. And finally, for the driver, I'm going to go with Octa. This driver is pretty heavy with all that metal and it has a round shape, giving it good defense. So here we have Tact Longinus 0 Turn Octa Zon. It's kind of a defense stamina hybrid with some decent spin steal capabilities thanks to the moving blades on its layer. Let's take this to the stadium and see how it does. For our first match, I'm going to go against Union Achilles. This is another balanced type that has a decent amount of attack power in around 12 modes if you include the Union Sword. We're going to do a best of 5 match, changing Achilles' mode every round to keep things interesting. In this first round, we have Achilles in Power Stamina mode. Longinus really shows off its spin steal strength by picking up enough of Achilles' spin to win by 1 rotation. The score is now 1-0. Round 2, we have Achilles in Speed Defense mode, where it doesn't make as much contact with Longinus and is able to keep itself up with that slight height increase, giving it a point. The score is now 1-1. Round 3, we have Achilles in Speed Attack mode, and of course it goes on the offense where it loses control and hits the pocket but bounces out. I'm still going to call that a win for Longinus. The score is now 2-1. Round 4, Achilles is in Power Attack mode, where Longinus shows off his defense by hitting Achilles with a counter attack which sends it straight into the pocket, leaving Longinus the victor. Next up, we have Master Diabolos Sting Ultimate Reboot Dash in Left Spin mode. I figured it would be a good idea to test the left spin defense type against attack types in either direction, so we're starting with Master. Once again, this is going to be a best of 5 match. In the first round, Diabolos comes in pretty aggressive, but it's not enough to knock out Longinus. After a few small hits, its ultimate reboot activates, shutting down Longinus' spin. The score is now 0-1. Round 2, Diabolos takes a more passive approach in the start until it reboots, giving it a decent flower pattern, stopping Longinus in its tracks. The score is now 0-2. In round 3, you can see me struggle with the launcher for a bit, but then Diabolos comes out swinging until it starts stalling. As it runs around, it occasionally catches Longinus in its path and then secures a clean victory. It looks like Longinus isn't doing too well when it comes to same spin matches, cause it got destroyed. For the final round, we're gonna go for the strongest attacker I can make with the parts I have, which is Knockout Odin Convert Metal Extreme Netsu. I know I was kind of roasting Odin at the beginning of the video, but it really is just a matter of its stock combo being bad. The go weight is just too unbalanced to be good on anything. With more even weight distribution and a rubber flat driver, I'm sure it will be able to put up a good fight against Longinus. For round 1, Odin starts with a nice upper attack, but it misses the pocket and uses up all its power in the first hit. Longinus proceeds to tank the rest of those hits really well. The score is now 1-0. In round 2, Odin gets a nice 3-hit combo by hitting Longinus as soon as it's launched. It catches Longinus on its way back around, which stops it in its tracks, and then it loops back around to knock out Longinus. Longinus tries to jump back in, but the score is now 1-1. In round 3, Odin's really keeping up the pressure, but Longinus takes those hits perfectly and saps Odin's power to win. The score is now 2-1. Longinus starts out round 4 moving around like wild. Odin didn't even get a chance to be launched yet. Longinus must have used that momentum to gather a ton of defense as the blades on the tact layer successfully grind Odin away, leaving Longinus the victor. Thank you guys for watching the video. This combo really ended up surprising me because, on the one hand, it has really good defense on opposite spin matchups, but on the other hand, I feel like it's too risky to try to put it against anything that's same spin, as you saw with Diabolos just absolutely destroying it. But luckily, it didn't burst in the video, but it also didn't cause any bursts. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Only 1% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you haven't already, be sure to click that button below and hit the bell to be notified when I make future videos. Remember, you can check out my Discord server in the description, and comment down below how I could improve this combo or to suggest other Beyblades for me to make competitive. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!